Methodology. How in the world did we come up with this methodology? As we said, we've been very fortunate to work with presidents of the companies on the board, many of the top leaders in the world. And over the time, my president came to me about 3 or 4 years ago and he said, Tony, he said, people are flying in from all over the world to connect with you. And we need to really get clear on what they're doing, why they're coming. And I said, okay, it's a good idea. So he calls up several of our clients and he comes back to me with a report and says, basically, people want clarity, focus, and execution. And you help people get more clear, more focused, so they can execute better. We wrote this little booklet called Strategic Acceleration, the Passport to Strategic Acceleration. I printed up 10,000 of them. And I tell this story, by the way, in the first few pages of the book, so you'll see it. And we sent out 5,000 of them. The U.S. Senate calls us the next day, flies us to Washington, and says, we need this methodology. Now, of course, they didn't listen to me. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. How about this? Does anybody have any idea that there's like 7,000 people that run the Senate? I was like, had no idea. So I'm talking to 170 of the management team up there about the concept. They loved it. We came back, and anyway, what happened is I took this to my agent. We turned it into a book and turned it into an entire methodology. There are 3 enemies to speed and results. Here's what I propose they are. Number 1 is the absence of clarity. So whether it's at the big level, medium level, all the way down to the individual level of what each one of us are doing individually. Lack of focus, and of course you can plan to death, but if you don't go out and execute, you're not going to get results. You're not going to get them, are you? You've got to execute. Here's what I say. Thinking will help us move the results needle. That's my favorite word, results. Thinking does matter. So takeaway number 2, in summary, acceleration equals clarity, focus, and execution. Clarity, focus, and execution.